Alright guys, it's your boy Big Tank for the result, and this tutorial we go see how we go fit use jQuery to design something like this. So this na normal tap pin, and if you see fixed tap pin, so if you see the way the thing be now, see and say when the thing is checked for article 1, now this content now the show. Then if we click maybe article 2, it will bring out this content. If we enter article 3, it will bring out this content. So depending on the tab we click, now go determine the content where go appear for us. So quickly now more dive into the code and we'll see how we do something like this. So if you see my code here now, you see I'm saying now just empty HTML now there, then with my CSS. So quickly now I'll come here, I'll create div, then I'll give them class of wrapper. And mind you, as always I'll use emmet. Make sure say my HTML markup now it go fast. So if you don't know how to use them, I already create the tutorial for them. I'll go leave description. I'll leave link to that particular tutorial now for the description of this video, so that you self go sabi am if you don't know before. So we'll create the header, and I'll come down. I'll create a section. Then inside the section, I might just give them space so that I go facing away. So this wrapper an appearance of this header and this section. So inside this section now, I'll create a div. Then this div, I'll go give them class. I'll say may the class be 1. Okay. I'll give them a class of 1. Then inside now create h1. So this, or I might just copy this h1. I'll just copy this output. So this h1 and article 1, then I'll create paragraph, then I'll give this dummy text lorem. This here. So I could just duplicate this div what I create here, then make this one 2, make this one 3. So most of it will get for inside the browser. I'll refresh and we'll get this stuff now. So more into the styling now, we'll see how to do me fresh. So I'll target the body, then I'll say margin 0, margin 0, then we'll just give the height 50 view height. So I'm trying to centralize, and they give margin 0 because I don't call any CSS library to reset. So I just try to do the small reset what I need for this small tutorial. So I give the body display of flex, then I justify the content to center. I go align every item so inside there to center 2. That's what type of pause now. Center, then I'll just say background color maybe off-white. EB. Alright. Then I think h1 and paragraph to get margin now. So more just like it h1 paragraph, then margin 0. So I'll come down, I'll target the wrapper. The wrapper, that is this main guy here now. So I'll give him a width of 600 pixel. More, see what we get. Okay. Then I'll go back again. We'll target the header for inside the wrapper. So wrapper header, we go give the display as flex, then flex direction maybe row, so that I go this side by side. Then background color go be black, FFF, black now. Then color, the color go see be white now. Make the color be white. Make it be off-white. So Off-white. Which one here off-white now? Or ashes? Let's just say grey first, mostly. Grey. And like this color go come outside itself. Okay. Come outside. Wait. Okay, background color black. They put white 000. Okay. Get this now. Alright, so I'll target the H1 for inside the header now. The H1 for the header. Then I will say make the flex grow be 1 so that all of them will get equal weight. I go text align to center. Then cursor go be pointer so that when they click on it go bring that hand come outside. Go change our mouse now to hand sign. So instead of this arrow now, go show and show the same now. Something like that. Alright, so I'll come here, still on the H1. Font family. So I'll go use font family I said already installed for my system. Ubuntu. Then font size. Font size should be 1.5 EM. I'll get the display as block. Then margin. We already target margin for that before now, so no need for this one again. I'll just give them padding. So padding will be 20 pixel for the top and the bottom. Then left and right will be 15 pixel. You understand? Or it's not supposed to have now. Another thing no CSS. So we don't get this first styling. You see, so we'll target this inside now. So that will do for the inside now. I'll come here, I'll say dot wrapper section. Then I'll say make the width inherit. So the width now they inherit the width of this wrapper. So I will come down to this place, target the div inside this section. So that div now, we'll give a padding of 20 pixel. Then height will be like 300 pixel. Then we'll just put box size in. Border box. The width goes to inherit. Then font family. Mother. Then we'll set position to absolute. So if we come here now, run this code, we don't get this stuff now. But see as the inside together now. So what we'll do, I'll come this place here now. I can just type the background color. I'll put background color maybe white. So that at least we're not going to see the entire shoulder like that. Everybody go separate for inside and inside. So I'll say #FFF. White, refresh. Okay. So now we'll get this stuff with inside here. So the next thing I want to do, I'll make sure say when we hover on this element here, we go change the color to white, then the background could be orange. So if we hover on this H1 now. So I'll go to my code, then I'll go target the H1. The H1 hover state. So see when you hover on this H1, make the background color be orange red. Then make the color itself now be white. You see them now. So I'll go come back here and refresh. See how so we don't get this thing now. So the next thing we're gonna happen now, You know, say by the time we check on this article 1 go show for here. So that one first hide everything where inside here now. Or first hide all this one. So that now when they check on this one now, it go show. And by default now this one not go be the first one to now this one not go be checked by default now. So now article 1 go show. So that I will do to achieve that. I'll come here, I'll go target all those div now. So for the section, then I'll say maybe their display be none. Then I'll create a class. I'll call them active. You see how I'll say active. Then I could put display to block and important. So now got some pass. This one must show. So that'll do. I'll refresh. It sounds nothing show here. So that I go do now say, since now this one now go first show this active class now, so I go put on for inside here. Active. You see I go put this active class for inside here. So when I go back refresh now, since now this one they show now, based on say they active. So the only thing they work we say by the time they click on this 2, this active will come up for here, it go enter this 2. When they click on this 3 now, the active will come up for that 2 now, and the 3 now go enter. But you know say this one too is still supposed to show this orange background to show that this one are checked now. So to achieve that now, what I go do, I'll come my code, then you see this place where like so they target the hover states. I'll go put comma for here now, I'll go put on that class is checked. I'll put on that class is checked. So this checked now, you can see get the same effect when they hover around. So I'll come the H1, make it busy and be the first thing I'll select now. I'll create class, I'll call them checked. You see so more refresh more see. So we'll not get the design. So now for us to use jQuery now to make sure say when we click on article 2, now this 2 go this checked. Why this one not go this checked? Now this 2 go this checked, then this article will change to 2. So how we go do that one pass now? I go open my app.js file. That is this one right here now. So I don't open an app. So we'll start to write our JavaScript codes. So what I could do here? I'll target the H1 first. The jQuery sign $. Then we'll say enter the wrapper, look for header, then inside the header, target the H1. So when we click on that H1, what do we want to make it happen? I'll create my function. So create this function, and inside this function this may confuse my eye. That's horizontal. Okay, like this, they better. So alright. So inside this function what we go do? We go target all the H1. We go target all the H1 again. You see then we go remove class. So the class one will remove now that checked where did they? This here. So when we click now, it don't remove the checked. So you see if we click like article 3 now, it remove the check for you, but it's supposed to check this one, Abi. So when we remove the article 1 check now, it's supposed to check this one. You see it should check now, meaning this one they checked. But when we click on this one, so we won't check article 3 now, it don't remove this one. But this one's supposed to be checked. So what we'll do, we'll go back to the code there. We'll go say, okay, this particular one will click now. This one will click now, that is this. So the particular H1 will click now. We'll go target we'll go add that check class there. You get the scope now, the same now. So if we go back, this article 1 are there. So if now this one will click now, it don't come out all the it don't come out checked for this particular one, but it don't add on to this one now. If now this one will click now, it don't come out checked for inside them this article 3, it don't add for this one. So depending on one will click. So see how the thing they hold now. Show you they get the scope now. The same. But now we need to find a way that when we click on article 3, it will change the content for here now to article 3 content. We'll notice that they inside one place here, but they need to come outside. So what we'll do, we'll go back to this our HTML. We'll go back to this our HTML. I don't know. I don't need to shop my body the more guys since this evening. So we'll go back to this H1 for the header here. We'll create a custom attribute. So to create a custom attribute now, you first type data, you put hyphen. Hyphen, they call this thing now. Data, you put hyphen. Then sometimes I say confuse me, so not blame me. Then you give the name of the custom ID. Oh, sorry, the custom attribute. So if you say ID is equals to 1, but also not confusing now. In the middle of another code they do ID every time. If you say Musa, the same. If you say Musa, if you say A0, the same. So I just leave it for Musa. So to create a custom attribute now new one or the same. You say data hyphen, then you put Musa. So this data and this hyphen must follow then before the name of the custom attribute. So I just copy this on here now. Or paste them here. Paste them here. So I'll call this one CHREE. Oh, sorry. CWO2 CHREE theory. Okay, so we get 1, 2, 3. And it is very important to say this attribute name now, it match this one right there. This is very, very important for this thing to work. This one now, so it must match the one right there. This 2, it must match this 2 right there. This 3 now, it must match this 3 because now it go link all these guys together. So this article 1 now go link to this one because of this attribute right there now. So this name 1, it must match this one. So if you change it to once like this now, so maybe convert that to ONSE once, that is this one must be ONSE too. You feel me? So it is very important to say they are two now exactly the same. So now we'll do this like this. Now what we'll do now, so we'll come our jQuery here now. Then we go use jQuery to grab the value inside here. We're going to grab the value inside here. So I'll come our create variable. I'll call them pin. Then I'll say this. That means we'll click on this H1 now. We'll click on this H1 now. We want to grab the attribute. So ATT arrow. We want to grab the attribute. So if you know the attribute we want to grab now data Musa. So what will happen is by the time we click on this H1 now, when we click on this H1, we go store the attributes now for inside this variable here. So we'll click on this H1 now, it go grab this attribute now, that is this one now, then it go save them for inside this variable. So instead of this variable now, all we need to do now to target the div now. So just come here. So come here, I'll say div. We'll target all the divs. Then just what we'll do for the H1, we'll go remove class. So the class one we'll remove now active. So we remove the class, then we hide. See, remove the class, then we hide them. Then after I do and finish now, we'll come here, might just duplicate this one quickly. We will go target the div. So the div will be target now, so now the one will be like so we'll click. So if say maybe now this article 3 now will click now, so if this article 3 now will click. Now this one is supposed to show now be. So since this variable here now of this data Musa, we'll not say go grab this 3 now, go save on here now. What we'll call to be say we'll call concatenate now. We'll concatenate. I'll say plus pin. So what did happen here? It could be div dot 3. They say I'm div dot 3. So now this div now the target now div dot 3. So if say now 2, now we'll click now, it could be div dot 2. If now 1 will click now, it could be div dot 1. Then we go add the active class. They say when we add and finish now, we go call show I guess maybe see again for now. So relax. So you see I'm saying 1. If you click on 2, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Inspect. What would they do wrong right now? Okay. Active. We'll not put on inside quotes. That's not the fuck up. So we'll come back, we'll refresh. It's supposed to work now. 2, 3. What is going on? Let's see. Come here, div class 3, 2, 1 active. Oh, section. So to make copy and paste the bad at times. So now I realize I'll copy this one. I can't forget say I go change the section. It's a very bad thing. So when I don't mind me, it happen at times. Not everybody be expert. In fact, everybody not be expert. So that's what it be. So if I go back, hopefully you know go format this time, and true in a format. So the same. If we click on article 1, it will show 1. Article 2, it come 2, 3 like that. You see, this thing don't work now. You get? Alright, so we'll explain this once more again from the JavaScript side. So what they do is say, I dey target this H1 now. That means we target this one, we'll click now. So assuming now this 3 now one view now. If we click on this 3 now, the moment you click on the 3 like this now, the first thing that will happen, we'll first wipe this checked class now come off for any of this H1 now. So in this case now, the checked class they for inside this place here, this first H1. So when we remove the checked class now, it's not the anyone again. But after that thing happen, immediately now it go add the checked class now to the H3 where like so click. You see them now. So after I had and finished now, we'll create this custom attribute for here. Then we grab the value of that custom attribute now. You see them. So based on the H1 we'll click now, that is this one now, the value of this H1 now, custom attribute now. And the value now will be this 3. You see them. So this 3 now, what we'll collect now we'll call use to target this one for here. Based on say that 3 and this 3 now the same thing now, we need to find a way to say div.3 to target this one, Abi. So what they do now, we'll first remove any class where they active now. In this case now, this one they active. So one remover now, put them for inside here. So we need to find a way to target this div, then put the active class inside this div. So now what we do for here now, so we'll go say, okay, after we remove the active now, we'll hide them now. What we'll do, we'll target div.3. The same. So when we add this to now, we calculate that div.pin now, meaning the value inside this pin. So in this case now 3. So indirectly now, what would they, or even directly, what would they do now div.3 there? So div.3, then we add the class of active. The one add the class of active now with the show. Now I make this in the work now. So the same. So if I come here, inspect the element again. Or just click somewhere here. Show this way the happen now. You see, I see this one they show checked. Then article 1 they show active here. So the when you click on article 2 now, you see the checked don't enter article 2. Why the active don't enter here? We click on this one, the checked enter article 3. Why the active enter this 3 for here? You see it happen now. So simple like this now. We don't use jQuery now to create this tab pane. So practice this thing. And also sometimes when you first start something, it could be like it's hard, but it naturally hard. Now mindset, everything a mindset. So just keep on practice, and now here we will end this particular tutorial. So anyhow, we'll go sit down another tutorial again before we wrap up this series. I may allow a big time from Dubsat. I know IDB now. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and still tell that where it happen. Thank you.